This is a tough one, Klopp v Pep, because of course all Liverpool fans will say Klopp and all Man City fans will say, I get that. So I want to hear from those sets of fans, but obviously everyone else. 03717223344. When we talked about this in the meeting, I was going to go straight for Pep for so many reasons. The main ones being, well, he's won more league titles, he's done this, he's done that. But then when you sort of look into it, I think what I'm going to say, and I think you agree with me, what I'm going to say, I don't think anyone can actually argue with. And that is quite simple, that Jurgen Klopp, when he came to Liverpool, their side was appalling. He hasn't spent anywhere near the amount of money that Pep has spent. And not only has he turned them into a side that not just compete, but win the Premier League, they've won the Champions League. And that's something that Pep still hasn't done.
The impact Jurgen Klopp's had on Liverpool since he's come in has been unbelievable. Like I said at the start, when he come in with the team he had, wasn't great. It was actually nowhere near to what they have now. It's taken time, yes, but it wasn't instant success or whatever. It wasn't instant turnaround. They didn't have as much funds as Pep did at Man City, but the way he's got them now, they're in the shout for being the best team in the world.
When you look at the players, Mignolet, Klein, Moreno, Sacco, Skrtel, Lallana, Milner, I know he's still playing, Origi up top, and you look at what Liverpool are now, that is some achievement, isn't it?
It's some achievement, of course it is. There's a Premier League title in there. There's a Champions League in there.
We've won the Super Cup, they've won the World Club Cup as well.
And then they've just won the EFL Cup then.
Do you class Jurgen Klopp as a Premier League legend? So Fergie's a legend, right? In the Premier League. Wenger's a legend. Is Pep a legend? He's got to be, isn't he, to win?
Yeah, I think so.
Three titles he's won at Man City. Is Jurgen Klopp yet a Premier League legend?
Legend gets thrown out a lot, don't it, nowadays? But I think he's very, very, very close to becoming one.
Okay, what does he need to do? Okay, there'll be some people screaming at the radio going, well, of course he is. He's won the Premier League. But then so has Ranieri, so has Ancelotti as well.
Again, win the Premier League again, of course. But keep Liverpool going and being top one, top two in England. Keep continuing doing the Champions League and basically carry on for what he's been doing. He's done an incredible job.
Who's a better manager right now? Okay, so for argument's sake, United are looking for a new manager, right? Let's forget the background. Let's forget Pep was at Man City and Klopp was at Liverpool, right? You're in charge at Man United. You've got to get the next manager in. You've got both of these been offered to you. Who would you bring into United?
Jurgen Klopp.
You bring Jurgen...
Just because looking at what he's done at the start with Liverpool, Man United have been on a rebuild. They have been for ages. They haven't found a manager to do that rebuild. You look at what he's done at Liverpool, surely he would be the perfect manager to come in. Don't get me wrong, Pep Guardiola, how you meant to turn your nose up at him? He's an incredible manager, one of the best of all time. But
you're going for Klopp?
On a rebuild, yeah.
Okay. Do you think the majority of people will agree with you or disagree? Forget Man City, forget Liverpool. Do you think the majority of people, impartial people, will agree with you?
Yeah, I think so. Because you see Pep and he's a fantastic manager, but like I say, one of the all-time greats, what he's done at Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and what he's doing at City. When they won the league in 18-19, when they got the 100 points, that was phenomenal, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? To watch them do that, everybody was, every game, looking how special they was. You'd want him to be your manager, but on a rebuild, for me, if you haven't got the funds there to bring in instant players, Klopp was your man.
Okay. We'll go to the phone lines, 03717223344. I mean, for me, it's the lesser of two evils. It's either Man City or Liverpool. I'm like, what are we going to choose? But I will go Klopp as well. I think he's done a better job at Liverpool. I also think with the money that Pep has spent, he's got to win the Champions League. He's got to turn Man City into a team that conquers Europe. That has to happen. Otherwise, I honestly believe, and I'm not just saying this to annoy City fans, but he was brought in to win the Champions League. I think if he leaves Man City and he's not won it, you could look back at his time there and say he's failed.
I know what you're saying, but say he failed is... not sure you can go.
Well, he was. I can't see
he was
another
brought
manager
in to win the Champions League.
Yeah, to turn them into European giants. And you can't be a big head in Europe. You can't be considered a big club unless you've won the Champions League. Is that fair?
Our Man City class is a big team in Europe.
Well, I don't think you can be until you've won it.
Okay.
Do you? What do you think?
Yeah.
You agree?
When you go into it, you think, right, they could get to the last four, the quarterfinals, etc. You do. You just think that off what he did.
Without a doubt.
But I think teams fear playing Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool side.
I agree.
Than what they would Man City.
03717223344. Oliver's a Man City fan. He's first up. Hello, Oliver.
Hello. Thanks for having me on the show.
Our pleasure.
I personally think Pep is the better manager. I'm obviously going to say that, but you look at what he's done in his time being at Man City. He's been here for 5 years. He's won 10 trophies in that time. I know the Champions League is one that's deluding him, and he hasn't got so far. But I personally feel that you look at what Klopp's done for Liverpool. Yeah, it's incredible. Like, he just won the Carabao Cup on Sunday, but all the records Pep's broke. What he's done for Barca, what he's done for Bayern Munich, I feel like they're not matched. Like, I feel like Pep's just that little bit better than Klopp. Like, I know you'll probably disagree, but I feel like, especially the way he's played his team throughout this league so far, and to be 6 points clear, especially with what happened at Everton this past weekend, and the way he managed to get that late winner, it just goes to show how he's just dominating this league. And it's beautiful to watch as a City fan.
But what about the amount of money that he's spent compared to the amount of money that Klopp has spent?
No, I agree. Like, with the money side, yeah, it's probably helped. But, like, managerial side, if Klopp had that money, he'd probably be doing the same, wouldn't he?
Oliver, with Pep, if he brings someone in and they don't do it, they just go and spend 50 million again the following summer to replace him. Like, Jurgen Klopp has taken Liverpool from average top 10 side, really, let's be honest, in 2015 when he come in, to one of two best teams in the league.
If not Europe.
Yeah. In Europe. Whereas Pep has unlimited funds, he can just go and replace them. There's never no time, bedding in period at Man City. I get the instant success bit. I've never seen anyone come in, do you know what I mean, proving himself worthy. Because if they don't do the stuff, then they just go and spend 50 million like it's easy.
Well, yeah, no, I can see your point, and I do feel that the Champions League is the one that is going to determine his success, because no one has done that for us yet, and I feel like...
Oliver, if he don't win the Champions League and leaves this end of season or next season, is he a successful manager at Man City for you?
I'd say he is, because he's won us the Premier League countless times. He's done all the domestic trophies, and the stats for statistics, what he's done for us, I say he is a successful manager. But the way I look at it, the Premier League is it's constant. It's all the time. The Champions League's every other month. So I feel like winning the Premier League can sometimes, or in some cases, be more impressive than a Champions League. I don't know if you'd agree with that, but...
Okay, let me ask you one other question to do with the Champions League. Do you think that Man City need to win it to be considered a big head in Europe?
I feel like with their performances they've done in the last year, they are already classed as a big contender in Europe and a big head in Europe. But I do feel like they need to win it to be classed as one of those top teams, you know, like Bayern and all that.
So if they don't, if Man City don't win it, they're not considered a big side. Is that what you just said?
I know. I'm not saying that, but I do feel like this year's their year to win it.
I know, but if they don't, are they still considered a big side in Europe?
Yeah, I do feel like they are.
Yeah, you think that? Okay.
There's no other. There's no other team at the minute, I feel, that's playing the football in the style that they're playing, and
not even Liverpool. They've scored more goals than you.
Yeah, they've scored more goals, but it's the way they're playing and the way we play compared to them.
Okay. All right, Oliver, thanks for your call. Who do you think plays more attacking, enjoyable football? Liverpool, Man City?
Two different styles, but I think Liverpool are.
Do you know, we did a show ages ago, and one of the questions producer Joe said to me was, shall we talk about how boring Man City are to watch?
I was there.
Okay. And I was like, do you know what? They're not boring. Since that day, I found them so dull to watch.
He was
backwards,
right, and I was
forwards,
the same, thinking,
left,
surely not.
Right.
How can they be boring? The way they pass it around, they keep the ball constantly.
But they are dull.
But with no purpose. Where Liverpool are down your throat 100 mile an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, when Liverpool coming at you, it must be frightening for defenders.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about. Klopp or Pep? 03717223344. It's Drive on talkSPORT with We Buy Any Car. Buying without part exchanging could get you a bigger discount on your next car.